Years ago you made a wish with a genie that any living arthropods would be incapable of being within 10 feet of you. You've been loving your bug-free life, but you're starting to notice more people refusing to get close to you. Every morning, everyone in Tinseltown gathered at the Gusto Garden to observe Gary from a distance with their binoculars. He had become quite the sensation ever since he made a wish with a genie that any living arthropods would be incapable of being within 10 feet of him. A spectacle that nobody else in town could touch with a 10-foot pole. Should one of us tell him? Carlos asked. I still have his number, I could call or text Gary. Shush, Carlos. Don't spoil the show. The leading man is coming out any time soon. Right on cue, Gary strolled out of his holiday home in the buff, whistling his favorite song and watering his sunflowers without a care in the world. As far as he was concerned, this bug-free life was awesome. Besides the rest of the town avoiding him like the plague. His old friend Carlos was the first, storming out of the house when the genie declared that his wish was granted. At first, Gary thought it was weird. It's not like the townsfolk were big, anthropomorphic bugs. He would call out to them, or wave and say hello, but they'd all run away without fail. It was as though he was now some kind of plague. It got worrying when he was mailed his termination letter. He couldn't go into office without everyone else vacating the premises. All the shops in town would be mysteriously empty whenever he was within 10 feet of their premises. Caving to his hunger, desperation, and lack of money, Gary grabbed a freshly baked and abandoned pie at the bakery and ate it without paying. Nobody stopped him. His cravings beat the tar out of his morality, urging him to take whatever he needed from his former friends and neighbors without permission. Not like there would be any security to stop him from brazenly looting the shops. It was a great opportunity to live the dream life. Plant sunflowers. Enjoy tending to his garden. Just taking whatever he needed to sustain this life. But something was missing. With the unintended social isolation, Gary's sanity began to unravel. Soon, he degenerated to streaking around naked and begging to be arrested for public indecency. It was during this time, Carlos petitioned for Tinseltown to arrange for a sniper to put Gary down before he deteriorated even further. Thieving and streaking aren't crimes that warrant the death penalty, the police officer told him. We can't shoot him. What about the genie? Can't we find the magic lamp and wish for the genie to undo this no arthropod wish? Carlos, that was his third wish. Isn't there one person, at least just one, who could help Gary? Carlos pleaded. Young man, the officer clacked his crab claws. We're all fucking crustaceans. Additional notes. According to scientific classification, Arthropods is a very big phylum that includes the subphylum crustaceans, which are aquatic arthropods. Like crabs. Gary should have just said insects, but he lost all his friends among the crabby townsfolk of Tinseltown.